So how we're going to do this is we're going to break up the experienced players and get some new guys in so we can mix the teams up.
What's happening down on this is the mud flats at the bottom of the hill here. It is a vintage baseball game that's going on, and they play basically by the Abner Doubleday rules. It's baseball from the 1860s. It's a throwback, and it's kind of like consistent with our park. It's an 1890s park, and it sort of fits right in.
We came up today to kind of show the people around this area what vintage baseball is all about. We play by the rules of 1864, which gives a little bit a different perspective to the game of baseball. For example, you can one bounce the ball and catch it on that first bounce for an out.
I totally bounced twice.
You can't overrun first base. You can either slide or you must stop. If you overrun and they tag you, you're out.
Oh, you didn't know the rules.
Players are called ballasts. A player that is first year is called a muffin. We have the hurler, that would be the pitcher. The batter is known as a striker. We have one arbiter. That arbiter is the umpire.
Well, I like watching baseball games anyway, but it's extra special when the guys are all wearing funny outfits and playing by obscure rules. It just adds a little element of amusement to the whole endeavor.
I guess it's a lot cooler, a lot more exciting than Renaissance fair, historical reenactors who, don't do much else except for like pose or pretend to be doing something. This is actually more exciting because you're out watching a sport that you know and the evolution of that sport, I guess.
Vintage baseball actually, it started its resurgence back in the late 90s. And what's important about vintage baseball is that it represents community. It represents the way that you play the game literally reinforces what it means to be community, because you can't have one person swing the game. It's just not possible. There's too many variables going on. The big deal is, can you get to first base? And after you get to first base, can you stay on the field? Because the game is so completely different in that respect. I mean, it really it engages teamwork, and at a period in time when communities are coming apart, I think in many ways it really helps people remember what community is all about.